Right. Hello. I am about to start. I mean, quite literally in about an hour's time, I'm going to start the hardest ever challenge that I have ever done. And I'm really excited to do this. It is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I feel like you should always be trying to improve yourself, however that might be. And I think this challenge that I'm about to discuss with you guys is a mixture of a mental challenge as well as a fitness challenge. It's across 75 days as well. Now, I've done previous challenges where it's like a month or whatever, but it's never quite been long enough for me to develop genuine habits that will last me longer than that 30-day challenge. So with it being 75 days, I'm really excited to see what the result is at the end of those 75 days, honestly. But yeah, look, I've felt like I've needed to do something which is going to take me a little bit further. I want to encourage discipline in my life. I think that's a really important thing to have, and this challenge should do that. So I'll get into the challenge now because that's probably what you're all waiting for anyways. It's called 75 Hard. Now, it's a sort of semi-popular challenge out there, and if you haven't heard of it, well, I'm about to go through a bunch of the rules here and how it works. Now, one of the reasons why I'm making this video is, one, to keep myself accountable so that I can look back in the 75 days and be like, look at that fucking dweeb. He didn't know what he was in for. And two, because I want you guys to follow along with me. I think that, the more people around, the more other people that are doing it, that way we can get involved, people can chat, people can speak to each other. And I'll talk a little bit more about how we can do all that stuff after I've gone through what the exact challenge is. But I just think it's important that we all hold ourselves accountable so that we all complete these 75 days. Now, let's get into what the actual challenge is, right? So it's across 75 days. There are a number of rules. Rule number one, which is sort of, for me, the main rule here, is 2 45-minute exercises every single day. And one of them must be outdoor. I don't know about you guys. That sounds like quite a lot. But again, this is a challenge. It's not supposed to be easy, and I don't want to bend the rules to make it easier for me. It's a challenge for a reason, and I want to give this a go. So, yes, one has to be outdoor, but from reading from what most other people that have taken part in this, it doesn't mean that both bits of exercise have to be intense, cardio, workouts like that. It can literally be, if your outdoor bit of exercise is you going on a 45-minute long dog walk, or even just going for a walk without a dog, you can just go and do that, because I think people actually underestimate how much benefit there is to just going on a walk. So yes, it can be as simple as that, but it can also be, going and playing five-a-side with your mates, go and play tennis, squash, badminton, whatever you want to play. I'm really excited about the outdoor side of things, because I think it's going to make me try a bunch of new stuff. I literally went and tried playing paddle for the first time the other day, and I absolutely loved it. And I just don't think I would have done that without knowing that I had this challenge coming up. So that was a really fun part of things. But it is going to be tough, especially, hey, for all my UK people out there. We know the months of October and November, which is how long this thing goes on for. It's not nice being outside, and I think that's where the mental side of things really comes in, is just getting up and pushing yourself to go out there and get it. So, that's rule number one. Rule number two, the second hardest rule for me, which will be no alcohol for all 75 days. That sounds quite daunting, and honestly, for me, I don't want to sound like an alcoholic here, but I like to go out for drinks with my friends. I see it very much as a social thing. So this is going to be quite a difficult one for me. I am going to be going out there, and who knows, maybe I'll be on the 0% beer, but I'm going to be missing out on a lot of events as well. There's a lot of birthdays. You got JJ's fight coming up, the Sidemen charity match. I would definitely be having a beer the moment the final whistle went at the Sidemen charity match. But for the sake of this, and for the sake that I want to prove to myself, and also discipline, I am not going to be drinking. Sorry, I'm literally in front of my window here, and the sun has just decided to poke out. So, no alcohol. It's going to be tough. I've done 30 days before, and it was a piece of piss. And honestly, at the end of those 30 days, I was a bit like, not drinking is kind of pointless. But I think it's because I didn't marry it up with other things that are actually going to reap the benefits of not drinking. So I wasn't doing like a bunch of exercise or anything like that. So I just kind of just sat around going, it's kind of boring not drinking. Whereas now, because I'm going to be doing exercise, I'm going to be living a much healthier lifestyle in general, I should see the benefits of no alcohol. So stick with me on that, guys. We got to do it. All right. Number 3 is take a progress picture every single day. That right there is just something to look back on. I think it's really important to see physically where you've come. Now, I'm not like an out of shape guy. I'm certainly not at my peak level either. So I'm not too sure what level of body transformation to expect. I'm also not doing this for the sake of a body transformation. I think that will come to an extent, but it is not my main goal for this. My main goal is to develop more discipline and better habits. But of course, if my body looks better for it, then awesome. That will be amazing. So yes, that is rule number 3. Now, rule number 4 is drink water. I was researching online about this particular challenge, and I got a lot of different numbers as to how much water that should be. And I think it should really be based on you as a person as well, because I don't think a 5'2", 50 kg woman should be drinking the same as a 6'4", 95 kg man. So yeah, definitely do a little bit of research. To anybody interested, I'm 6'3", and I weigh at the moment about 83 kilos, and I'm going to be aiming for about 3.5 liters of water a day. It's definitely way more than what I'm used to drinking. Again, it's a challenge, but I know I don't drink enough water every single day. Like, that is just something that I know I don't do. And with 2 45-minute bits of exercise, I'm going to need to drink more water than even I'm supposed to normally drink. So yes, we've got that. Now, the next rule is to follow a diet. Make sure you follow your diet. Now, your diet can be whatever you deem it necessary, because it's going to be different for everyone based on their goals. Definitely take a little bit of time, just do a little bit of research. For me, again, I always struggle with just eating enough. So I'm going to be aiming for a minimum of 2.5k calories. I want to be hitting 3 ideally, but a minimum for me to get to 2.5k calories. But then also it has to be healthy 2.5. I've done it before where I can easily eat 3,000 calories, but that is just filled with filth and, just takeaways, fast food, that type of thing. So all that is getting cut out. No fast food, no filthy takeaways. I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of Deliveroo, but a lot of the time there's a lot of healthy options on Deliveroo. So I don't want to say the word takeaways and you lot see me getting a Deliveroo in, because I order a lot of food anyways. So yes, it's just a healthier eating plan, I guess, but with a minimum base of 2.5k calories. So yes, that's what I'll be going for with my diet. Yeah. I believe the final step to all this is to read 10 pages of a non-fiction book every night. Look, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds easy, but I like the fact that there is a non-sort of fitnessy related thing here and something just to stimulate your mind and to be learning. I think that's really cool. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys like that. Now, I did say I would talk about how I want to have you guys involved. I've already put it over on my Instagram story, but essentially what I'm going to be doing, you would have seen so many people. JJ started wearing it, Theo, Reeve, people that are really into their fitness wear these Whoop bands here. I got one about 6 weeks ago now, and I absolutely love it. And I'll explain why it's going to be so important for this challenge. Is purely because you get so many different bits of analytical knowledge about your body, your sleep, your recovery. It tells you how hard you should be pushing yourself and what your body can and can't take. And importantly as well, it tells you how much sleep you're going to need, and it analyzes your sleep. It also has this really cool thing. It's called Insights on there. So you log a journal every single morning about what you did and what you ate the day before. And it will start figuring out, look, your body performs way better when you have an early workout, or it performs worse when you have an early workout. Or, if you drink caffeine past 3 p.m., it's bad for your body. Do you know what I mean? So it picks up on all these small little things. And I think that's absolutely amazing. It also tells you if sex is beneficial for your body. I mean, yeah, we don't need to get into that. So yeah, it's got all that, and then for me, the important part is it has a community aspect. There's a team on there that I've created called Cal 75 Hard, and in that you join up. There's a chat in there. I've been chatting. Loads of people already in there. It's sick. It's so sick to see what other people are up to. So I can see other people's activities that they're doing. And it's almost like if I'm on there and I look at them, they're like, oh, I got to go out. I got to go do something. And there's people doing all sorts of activities. So I'm looking for a bit of inspiration for cool things to get up to. I've got 75 days to try a bunch of new stuff outdoors. So yeah, that's pretty amazing. So if you guys do want to jump on this Whoop bandwagon, then feel free to get one. If you use my code or my link down below, I messaged them, by the way. So I bought one of these. I want to make this super clear because I think it's really important. I bought one of these just off my own back. I absolutely loved it. And then I thought, you know what? I want to be able to do something for you guys with this because I'm going to be doing this challenge. So I spoke to them and they said, right, we'll set you up with a link and, you know, it will give them a month free. So that's really important. So a lot of people can be put off by the price, and it's like, look, give it a go. You get it for a month free anyways. And if you don't like it, cool, don't use it. You've had a month free. Who cares? Do you know what I mean? So give it a go. Just get it anyways. Join up the team. And then in a month's time, if you're not feeling the value out of it, totally cool, mate. Don't pay anything for it. I'm not asking you to do that, but what I want you to do is just give it a try and join up to this community that we're trying to create right now, because I think that for me is the most important aspect of these challenges. Right, I've done a lot of waffling. I still need to go on my first run of this entire thing. I'll see you guys when I get back. 45-minute run. This is going to be so slow, but I can't wait to watch it all back because I think it's going to be really cool. I'm super excited. I'll see you guys in a bit. And if you made it to here, by the way, comment down below saying, let's get it.